Okay, hello again and welcome to this look at how we can find the percentage of iron in a commercial moss killer. So it's a redox titration question, as you'd expect, and basically there's a four-stage process we have to think about. So I'm going to take each stage in turn and sort of explain a little bit what they mean. So your moss killer is dissolved in excess sulfuric acid. So this is my moss killer. This is the sample of it. It says lower down that the student analyzes a 0.675 gram sample, and it's dissolved in sulfuric acid, excess sulfuric acid, so all the iron in ionic form dissolves. Now that could be iron as Fe3+ or Fe2+. Then it says copper turnings are added to the acidified sample of moss killer, and the mixture is boiled carefully for 5 minutes. So copper reduces any iron 3 ions in the sample to give iron 2 ions. Now the reason we need iron 2 ions only is because they are the version of iron that react in our redox titration. Iron 3 doesn't react because it can't oxidize any further. It has to be iron 2 because your manganate, which is the oxidizing agent that's been mentioned, has to be able to oxidize it to something. If it's iron 3 already, it won't take it any further. So you heat your sample for 5 minutes. And at the start, that's iron 2+ and iron 3+ in H2SO4. You heat the mixture with some copper turnings, which reduces Fe3+ that's present to Fe2+. So after 5 minutes, only Fe2+ remains. So then it says the reaction mixture is filtered into a conical flask to remove excess copper. So the filtrate, this part down here, contains only Fe2+ and some H2SO4. The excess copper is trapped as residue on the filter paper, and the filter paper is then thrown away, so the copper has been removed from the reaction mixture. Then finally, the contents of the flask are titrated against aqueous potassium manganate, and that's my go at making a little bit of purple manganate in my burette. And it says here that it's 22.5 centimeters cubed of a 0.02 moles per decimeter cubed MnO4- solution. So that data will be used in a moment. So now is the calculation. So now I'm zooming in on where it's got the data so I can use it to do my calculation. I'm going to use the data moles equation moles answer technique. And in this particular instance, you need to recall that equation. So the mole ratio of Fe2+ to MnO4- needs to be recorded from memory. So they give us 22.5 centimeters cubed of 0.02 moles per decimeter cubed of MnO4. So clearly that allows us to work out the moles, which is 4.5 times 10 to the minus 4. From the equation, you can see that the mole ratio of iron 2+ to manganate 7 is 5:1. So you multiply the manganate 7 moles by 5 to get 2.25 times 10 to the minus 3. So you multiply that by the relative atomic mass of iron to work out the mass of iron in that sample, which is 0.12555. And finally, you can work out the percentage by mass by dividing that number by 0.675, which is the original sample, and multiplying by 100, which gives you 18.6%. Okay, thanks for listening. Until next time, see you soon.